Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Duke Blue Devils. The Blue Devils will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Trying play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And on second down for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? It'll be a draw. Shakes off the tackler. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Blue Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. First down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. On the option. Quick toss. Keeps the legs moving. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Looking to pass on second down. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Took a shot as he threw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After the incompletion, it's second down. They'll leave it with him. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Duke! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
Gets it out quickly.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Stanford wants to push the pace. He'll just keep slinging it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Using the quick game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. After the first down completion, it's second and short. He's looking to throw. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Looking to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Dances away to buy time. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
That makes the score 7, Stanford 3.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver shows motion. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The freshman just a little too much on that one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He wants to throw here on second down. This time he's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He's going to pass. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Power football with the run. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. The throw. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good.
That makes the score 2-7 Stanford 6.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's got it on the right. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the tailback. Bulls his way forward. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They're trying to get to it. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got him, and they convert. Touchdown, Stanford! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. He's looking to pass. Steps away to find some room. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Going up top. And the ball is picked off.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Buys a little time. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
Line gets set. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.